What's good, people? Welcome back to Remnant Prince. Guys, please leave a like, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Yes, welcome back with another episode of Feminists Hitting the Wall. Enough said, guys, let's get to it.
So you're almost 40, yes. And you've never been married? No. And you don't have kids? No. And you don't want to have kids? No. What have you done with your life? Well.
You know, this is really sad, man, because it's just another case of feminism that have robbed another woman, right? I mean, these women, live their life in error, in eros, and here they are at the wall throwing up their pride and glory as though they've won or had a victory dance. I mean, I'm not being funny, but a woman is supposed to have a family, right? Produce kids, children, right? Because that's also her legacy. And you have today, the modern day, where the modern woman does not want to even be a woman. She doesn't want to have kids. She doesn't want to have a husband and a family. She doesn't want to have, home-cooked meals, that she doesn't always have to prepare. She doesn't want to have to raise children into mature, responsible adults, right? Modern women today live like children. And this is the situation. And she's filled with regret because who makes TikToks throwing their CV up at people who are not interested? I mean, the men that she really wants, she can't even get them to look her way. So what you have here is like a broken ego. And the ego just gets stronger and stronger. She has to convince herself. I mean, look at this picture. She's there alone in the dark. Man, this is pathetic.
Just an update from your 35-year-old best friend in Brooklyn. I actually agree with Max's comment here. Women do hit the wall around 30. Yeah, we've actually been dating so much and we've done so much work on ourselves that we've hit the wall of dating immature, emotionally unavailable, patriarchal, and misogynistic, close-minded men. Yeah, we're really looking forward to emotionally available partners who can support us and we can support them. So yeah, I'm so glad that, word is spreading. I hope this is the beginning of a revolution.
My mama taught me not to make fun of special people. This is just classic feminism. She could be, what's that lady? Wonder Woman. She looks like she's the future Wonder Woman. She may as well be, right? Because was Wonder Woman even married? She was like with that beta dude who was really a chick. This is really what they want. They don't really want a man to be a man, right? They want to rule over the man. I mean, this is in the Bible, right? And it's just shocking because I don't think a lot of people are really paying attention to this, right? But you hear what she's saying. She's saying that she wants to support her man and she wants a man who's emotionally available. I'm sorry, that's not a man. She wants a simp bitch that she can rule over because women want to be men. They want to be masculine. I mean, I'm not a preacher, but the Bible does say that the woman would contend with the husband, for she would want to be the head of the house. So, I mean, I think that women these days have been brought up against their own nature. And it's really sad because they're all self-destructing. I mean, she's 30 years old. This woman is 30 years old. And it doesn't get no better, man. She's just living in strong delusion, right? 30 years old. I'm just going to be real. She is not the cutest woman by a long shot. I mean, god damn. Shit is clapped, man. Right? So, she's talking like she can even attract a guy. It's really sad, man. It's really sad.
I was running through the 6 with my woes. Yeah. I was running through the 6 with my woes. You know how that shit go.
I love when shitty men show up in my comments to validate the point I just made. It's like they're giving my handle a whole new layer, you know? Oh, I may end up 35 and single? So what? You think that's a threat? That being single is inherently negative? That a woman's life only has value if she reproduces? I'd rather die alone 10 times over than end up with a man who has those values. Needless to say, there are plenty of people who get married after 35. There are plenty of people who have been married and end up single at 35. There are plenty of people who are married and miserable at 35. Because just like gender or sexuality, your marital status should not be an indicator of your quality of life or your overall worth as a human being. And this is the bullshit that women no longer have to accept. We no longer have to be someone's daughter or someone's wife or someone's mother to make our way in the world and to matter. And that really pisses these men off. Not to mention that single and childless women are statistically the happiest demographic in our society. So the next time a man with 15 followers and no profile pic wants to threaten me with that, bring it, bitch.
You just can't make this shit up.
I am a woman who is 35 years old and I don't have a boyfriend and I don't want a boyfriend. I love men, but I feel that men are like dolphins in that they should be enjoyed on holiday.
Buy a dog, die alone.
I'm 32 years old. That means I've hit the wall 2 years ago and my life has been amazing. Best 2 years. I'm Chinese. We love walls.
Oh my god, who is she? Babe alarm, look at her. I subscribe, oxy time, see that drip. Soaking wet, cushion cut, got her face. I can't forget. Oh my god.
Oh my God. You can say that again. 35 years old. She thinks she looks amazing. Bruh, you look clapped, man. With that push-up bra, boobs all pouring out the front like SpaghettiOs, bitch. That's disgusting. Look at her, like, I'm not gonna rag her, right? But she looks dated, man. And it's sad because women at this age, they think just because their skin is not all crinkled, or they got boobs, or they got bum, they think that they still got it, but they don't realize men can see between all that. You just look dated, right? And worse, you're dated and you're still behaving like you're young. So it's like you're thirsty to be like the younger generations that don't even have to try, right? Like, I'm sorry. No one's checking her at 35, man. Come on, fellas. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one.
Y'all, don't let nobody convince you that having a baby over 35
Stop it. Get some help.
is something that is wrong or something that you should rush and do in your 20s. Now, I have to agree with you. I was much more energetic, I would say, in my 20s. But after 35, having a baby after 35, the wisdom, the knowledge that you know that you need to take care of yourself as well as your baby, access to things that your baby needs, being able to pick out a partner that is right for your baby and right for your family after 35. If you've lived a little, girl, don't let nobody convince you that you have to run out here and have babies before you turn 30. Either way, it's your choice, but I'm here to tell you.
You cannot make this shit up. God damn, boy. So, she's over 35, and she's had a baby there. Now, I'm not being funny, but a picture tells or says 1,000 words, yeah? Look at her alone with the baby, and she looks tired, man. How she looks on the outside, imagine how she looks on the inside, right? So she's got a baby, and she's gonna raise this baby into old age. Like, in 5 years, by the time that baby is 6 years old, she's gonna be 41, man. Raising a 6-year-old child. And it's all downhill, man. It's all downhill, What kind of quality of life is this baby gonna have, She seems like a single mother, right? What is she gonna be able to do for that baby who doesn't even know his father? And she's sitting here saying how it's okay to have a baby after 35. But if you look into her eyes, do you notice that every time she's giving this advice, she can't even look into the camera? She looks melancholy, like she looks sad. She looks like she knows she made a mistake, but she's gonna lie. And this is what's going on with women, especially in the black community. Their self-pride is so high that they will lie, man. They will lie to themselves and lie to other women. It's pathetic, man. It's pathetic.
Oh, so every time I open TikTok, I see headlines. Don't do this. If you're over 35, never do this again. All that kind of stuff. So I'm always lured in and I check it out and I look at it. And I'm just here to tell you what I figured out. I figured out that I absolutely, as a 37-year-old woman, do every single thing they say not to do. Okay? So, here's some things I learned not to do. Do not put black eyeliner on your bottom lid. Why? Because they make your eyes look tiny, they say. So you're supposed to put brown eyeshadow up through here, dab it with this certain brush, do all this, and then they go like that, and your eyes look bigger, okay? So I got little tiny eyes as a 37-year-old. Something else. Do not put concealer in a V. No. If you are over 35, you should not be doing that. What do? I put it here, and it ends up going down like a V because I got bags, okay? So I do that too. Also, don't do this, don't do that. You got to make your face look like somebody from the Lion King musical with all these lines and different colors and brown here and red here and come up and swirl around and go here. Then you have the perfect looking face when you're done. Eyebrows, get them done, get them microbladed, do whatever, but don't leave them bushy like mine. Don't do it. This is the epitome of an over 35 woman doing it all wrong. And guess what? I'm just going to keep doing it all wrong because I can't keep up. So if you're like me, just take this from me. You're enough just the way you are. Even if you do have some eyeliner, even if you do got teeny tiny eyes and you don't look like somebody from the Lion King and you got bushy eyebrows and you got a little concealer coming down here too, it's okay. I just give you permission. Be yourself. Don't worry about these TikTok trends. We can't keep up. They're going to change tomorrow anyway. Bye, guys.
The wall is undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shit. What the fuck? She shouldn't be coming at people like that. What the fuck?
Oh, hey, guys. Hey, listen, this message is only for women over 35. If you're under 35, keep scrolling. All right, we don't have a lot of time. I hope they left. Listen, I want to show you something real quick. In medicine, we have chronic medical conditions and we have risk factors, and we take those into consideration when treating a patient. Some of the risk factors are modifiable, some of the risk factors are non-modifiable. If you notice up top, those are the modifiable risk factors: diet, exercise, eat fruits, vegetables, yada yada, right? Then you have the non-modifiable risk factors, which are like your family history, your age. Those are hard stops. We understand there's nothing we can do about those. So what we do is we work with you on the modifiable risk factors, because we say even taking into consideration your non-modifiable, if we could fix the modifiable, we can help you to have a more positive outcome. What's my point? If you are over 35, that is a non-modifiable risk factor. There's nothing that no one can say to make you feel bad about a non-modifiable risk factor. It's not your fault. You can't do anything about it. And if you had a couple kids by a couple of different guys, do not ever allow anyone to make you feel uncomfortable about a non-modifiable risk factor. The next thing, hey, anyone ever had like their dinner left over from the day before? That's when the seasons and the juices and everything, leftovers are something. Look, if I had a choice of fresh food or leftovers, I'd rather take leftovers. I know you ain't offended because someone called you left. That's a compliment. You should say thank you. Why am I going through all this? Because I have inherited some of Kevin Samuel's followers. And man, welcome to the family. And you're more than welcome to stay. If you just want to be a bigger, better person from the inside out, welcome to the platform. But if you want to be in the valley of pessimism, I'm probably not the place for you. Keep scrolling, undelete, unfollow, just move on, okay? And you feel free to leave me a negative comment. And if I see it, I'll delete it, which normally I don't see it. And if I do delete it, it's not because it hurt. I deleted it for the same reason I flushed the toilet after I go number 2. I just don't want my house thinking.
Oh, she was the grin. Oh, she looks like drunk.
Yes, folks, the wall is undefeated. Have you ever noticed with these women, especially black women, it's like there's no God. Almost like there's no one to judge them or catch them in their sin. Crazy. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in for another episode. Please leave a like. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think about this one. And if you enjoyed this episode, a subscription would be appreciated. Thank you. Till next time. Remnant Prince.